Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I'm going to do something a little bit different in this video. I'm going to tap into your spirit team via my spirit team, and we're going to ask them very specific questions about the things that you need to evaluate in your own personal life, things that you have complete control over, things that you might need to change or release or work through or heal or forgive in order for you to call in your absolutely perfect soulmate, the love partner that you were intended to match with in this lifetime, your kingdom spouse, if you will. All right, for the Sagittarius, let's go. Spirit, help me deliver a clear and concise message to those watching. Should anything negative come up during today's reading, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me, and I don't want it on the viewer. For the Sagittarius, please, Spirit, what is the current love energy of Sagittarius? You got the Eight of Swords, and then you got the Magician. One more card. I was just going to ask is what is the current love energy? What are you currently experiencing, Sagittarius, in the energy of love? And the Wheel of Fortune. Well, this is telling a whole story, the way that they came out. So at some point, you were stuck in your head, Sagittarius. Very like lack mentality, very like woe is me, very I'm the victim, very this is you doing this. You just a constant loop of, oh, what a beautiful butterfly. I don't know if it's going to hit the frame or not. Just a constant loop of negative here about love, outlook about love and lovers. Just feeling like you've been placed in the cold, but honestly, the Eight of Swords is you putting yourself there. I want to say through something that you said, or just the way that you thought, your outlook on love or a loving relationship. But now you're manifesting like a completely balanced love. Like that's what you're wanting. And you want the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. Like you are actively trying to call in a balanced and secure and magical love. Well, that's great. Cool. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about this. What karmic energy is a Sagittarius working through in this lifetime? Now, this karmic energy could be, I had a card fall. It could be energy that you brought into this lifetime from a different lifetime, or something that you've actually seen in your reality over and over again. In this Justice, you've always felt in this lifetime, sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. Justice, you've always felt wronged. Always. You've always felt wronged. Like one lover after another just did you wrong. You know how like if somebody breaks up, sometimes like in the movies they say it's not you, it's me. But for you, I feel very strongly over and over again, you've been like, it damn sure wasn't me, it was definitely you. I get that that's what you were feeling in this lifetime and multiple lifetimes. That's the energy of love that surrounded your soul. Let's see, what goddess energies mantra could the Sagittarius lean on during this time to help them heal that negative talk? I know that you're already trying to heal that talk. I know that you're either actively trying to heal that talk. This is 11 too. That you might see a lot of the number 11. Hold on. All right, Sagittarius, I apologize that you're not going to know how much time went by because I paused the video, but for me that was several minutes. The neighbor over here started with their blower, and the neighbor over here started with their weed eater. So it's been loud around you for quite a long time in your head, like racing thoughts, like this and this. And I really do get, because the sounds were aggressive, I really do get you playing arguments and conversations over and over again, like in your head. Like maybe you're like washing dishes and you're like, dang, I should have said this, or I should have said that, or like you're like reliving the arguments over and over again. And what happens when you do that is that your body doesn't know the difference between you imagining and remembering and then something actually happening. Excuse me. So you get like this real like full on anger feeling or sadness feeling or just very negative, heavy feeling whenever you remember these conversations, whenever you regurgitate them in your mind, because your mind thinks that it's actually happening. So I feel a Sagittarius who's been stuck in such negative, dark energy. And it might not necessarily mean that you've actively tried to like work through all of that to manifest something different. But I feel, especially with this Justice card, I feel like you're like, that's my, as good of a person, this is what I'm getting from you. Like, this is what you say to yourself. As good of a person as I know that I am or can be or have been in the past, that was just unjust that's happened to me. So what you're, it's like you're, like you've paid penance already. So you've had one failed relationship after another. So you feel as if the next one coming in has got to be completely different because you've done the bad already. So it's almost like you're expecting the universe to give you something good. And in no way, shape, or form am I saying that couldn't happen or not happening. I'm not saying that. But why we are here today in this video is to try to help make sure that that's true, that you really are calling in somebody who is your kingdom spouse, who is your true soulmate, who really feeds your soul and makes you feel loved and safe, and you reciprocate that in a very healthy manner, because you work through these energies and you have the ability now to reciprocate that. All right, so I asked before I shut down the camera, I said, what energies or mantra can the Sagittarius work with so that they can call in that healthy relationship? Wow, hold on. So what this tells me, all this in and out, is that when you feel like you're good, it pops back up again. Like you're just like completely distracted, you feel, by like other people, other things, other places, other situations. Sorry, I got hair in my face. And then the memories pop back up again. Or you get reminded somehow, like on a very regular basis. You're just minding your own business and then boom, you get reminded of the past. And it's like, what the? I can't escape it. It says, easy does it, Sagittarius. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. I will say, I don't read these cards in the reverse, but I will say something worth noting is that this Magician card did come out in the reverse. So I feel, especially with that, the idea of that coming out in the reverse and this easy does it card, I feel like you're so into receiving your justice from past heartache that that whole idea of like divine timing and synchronicity is really just, I mean, you're a fire sign, right? So you want what you want when you want it, right? You want it now. You want it now. And Spirit is saying there's healing that's happening in the background, Sagittarius. So everything is occurring in perfect timing. And it's funny, haha, not funny, haha, but funny, ironic that it says that. And people refer to the Wheel of Fortune as divine timing, as like the clock of the universe, as the sands of time. So you get that twice. So I hate, from one fire sign to another, I hate to have to be the one to tell you that. But Spirit is saying, have patience. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I am but a vessel. I am the messenger. Do not shoot me. Don't you shoot me. But there's progress being made, especially with this Wheel of Fortune being in your current energy. And it's coming a lot from the angelic realm. And I love that because the major arcana card for Sagittarius is a temperance card. And on the temperance card is Archangel Michael. So you could very, very well in your like reality work with Archangel Michael. But he's definitely got a hand in making sure that you're going to get what it is that you are yearning for. It's interesting the words that I'm using as I say that, and it's kind of like contradicting like my teachings and the things that I'm progressing towards in my life. What I mean is, like, I get that I get this energy of yearning and I get this energy of impatience. And normally I would say to somebody, like I said to you, oh my God, I had to stop the camera again. This is you. This is your energy, Sagittarius, that is bringing this forward in my reality. That's what they mean when they say that we're all connected energetically. I can feel your energy. You're just like, oh my God, not again. Oh my God, not again, right? With this justice. Oh my God, not again. I can't escape it. Why? Why does it keep coming back? What I was trying to say is that I would normally tell people, like, be patient, work on something other than yearning, something healthier, like just calling in like a healthy version of yourself as your mate, as your partner, as your match. Because sometimes the yearning can teeter on toxicity, like a toxic attachment. Like there's a thin line between love and hate, but you still have this yearning and you still have this impatience in your manifestation that things are going to work out in the way you want to have your cake and eat it too, Sagittarius. And what I'm getting from Spirit is that you're going to have your cake. And I swear to you, the cards are literally saying you're going to have your cake and eat it too. Just be patient. They're working on some things in the background. In the interim, here are some things that you can work on. The card came up. It says, let it go. This card literally says, release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. Release the past, forgive, soften, and move forward. Get out of this energy. For those of you guys who've been following my Sagittarius readings for a while, I feel like there's still similarities in my readings from like months ago, from like last summer compared to like today. But what's different is it's like you're buying into this spirituality stuff. For those who've been following me for a while, like you're buying into it. But because you're a true fire sign, it's like you can't let go of some old habits. And the biggest habit is feeling impatient about the things that are supposed to be changing in reality, right? All right, so hold on, let me see. What other energy could you work with to help you with the patience and the trust that it's all, everything is occurring in perfect timing? And that the justice scales will balance out for you. I almost called you Temperance, Sagittarius. What is it that what else could they be working with? What other energies? Unconditional love and teamwork. Yeah. So this is you. Okay. So you're buying into spirituality. Cool. Congratulations. Now you know then that means that, like I said, we're all energetically connected. You're still connected to your ancestors that are gone. There's spirits around you. There's angels. I said already, Archangel Michael, and then God and Source and so on and so forth, the universe. Call on them to come and help you. Ask for help. I'm going to have to stop the video one more time. Oh my gosh, your energy is so loud and chaotic. It's like I started like sitting here waiting for them to stop cutting their grass, and I just had to put my head on my hand because I'm tired. I think that you're tired. You're tired. You've been tired for a while of the loops and the loops and the loops and the noise and the noise and the noise. Frustrated too, huh? I get it. I mean, I feel it. I feel it. Yeah. But you've got, you've recently uncovered this idea. Oh my God, again, hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it is like really annoying me, the sound. Hold on. I know some of you guys viewing, even if it's 14 minutes and I don't know who stayed, but my intention is for this to reach a massive amount of Sagittarius that need to watch this. But I know some of you guys are like, why don't you just stop recording and then record later after they're done cutting the grass? Well, I was here first. That's my stubborn Aries. But then no, like literally nothing happens in your reality and my reality by accident. Like, I'm tapped into your energy. This is all happening to show me, so that I can articulate to you, like, I feel you. Like, I feel you. I literally feel your annoyance and how tired you are and how the cycles and how loud it is and the chaos internally. I can feel all of that. And I too want more for you. I want healthy for you. But you gotta do the work. And that's where this unconditional love is coming up. Like, you've got to love yourself. And I know this is going to be hard, and it was hard for me to even get it out. That's why I was like, oh yeah. Ariana Grande has a song that says, I'm so freaking grateful for my ex. And she says, thank you. Next. That's literally what you're saying next. But don't forget to take a look at and evaluate where those other connections went wrong. All of it. From all of the angles. The things that you did. The things that they did. The repeating patterns in relationships. Same shit, different pot. Okay. So why does the same shit come up? It doesn't matter who the person is, who the partner is, right? Take a look at all of that. But forgive yourself for, like, the things that you didn't do so good. The things that you didn't say so good. The things that you did say. Forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself will allow you, and them will allow you to release that negative energy, creating a space for more positive energy. What I was going to say about this is, because you're jumping into this idea of spirituality, it was kind of hidden to you that, like, you could literally talk to your past. You can talk to yourself, and now you're awakening to the idea that I can talk to my grandma. I can talk to my I'm just getting stuck on grandma. I can talk to the angels around me. I can talk to the universe. I can talk to God, source, the creator. I can talk to my higher self. And I can talk to my future spouse. You can literally connect to whoever it is that's supposed to be your future spouse. You can connect to them and you can say, hey, I'm here for you. I love you. I'm currently doing work so that I can be better prepared for your return to me. And that part is kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say exciting to you. Well, maybe it is to some of y'all to a degree, but if anything, you're like, well, let's see if it works, right? It's working. You called me into this reading, and you called me heavily to feel what it feels like to feel in your energy, to listen to your energy. So I'm in your shoes now, Sagittarius. What last piece of advice do you have for the Sagittarius watching the video, please? What? Oh, 2 cards. Oh, no, my God, that is not 2 cards. That's a whole bunch of cards. I'm seeing desire, and then be your best, ease and flow, choice, resonance. Resonance is what I am sticking with. Okay, so we had desire, fulfillment is possible, be your best, arise as your best self. Yeah, stay in this idea of building to your best self. Ease and flow, allow life to flow around you freely. And then choice, choose your adventure. You always have choice when deciding how to respond to a situation. Wow, I was called to read this for you, Sagittarius. You always have a choice when you're deciding how to respond to a situation. Choose well. Use your courage and wisdom to serve your greatest good. The greatest good is what it said, but I decided to say your greatest good. Resonance. Notice your energy. What type of energy are you broadcasting to the world? Find what in life feels resonant or dissonant with you, that your path can become clearer. I can feel your energy, Sagittarius. I want to change it, but I can't. I'm not you. You're the one at the very beginning. I said, what do you have control over? Yourself. You don't like that feeling? Change it. Change it. You're going to actively, in order to be the magician and fully be the upright magician, Sagittarius, you're going to have to find the balance of your action, of your impulsivity, of your emotions, of your words. I know, hard. I know who I'm talking to. Of your yourself as a resource, and your money, even though too. All of that. You're gonna have to find balance and all that. You can do it because you are the Temperance card. And you are very highly connected to Archangel Michael. You choose to work with him or not, it's up to you. But I feel like that's very strong. All right. Sagittarius, I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope this helped you, sending you the energy of having a blessed day. Also to release that. Go outside, baby. Do it. Go outside. Get your wind in the hair. What? No, get your hair in the wind. Go touch grass. Love you guys. Bye.